France launched a criminal probe on X's alleged algorithm manipulation. OpenAI is getting closer with the UK government. And Xbox cloud games will soon follow you just about everywhere. It's Tuesday, July 22nd, and here is a quick look at tech in the news this morning from Engadget. France is investigating whether X has manipulated its algorithm and engaged in fraudulent data extraction. Prosecutors are looking into whether the social media platform engaged in election interference. They launched the investigation on July 11th following reports back in January. Now, it has labeled X as an organized gang. X Global's government affairs account issued a scathing breakdown of what it calls France's politically motivated criminal investigation and its refusal to cooperate. The French government has requested that X provide its recommendation algorithm and real-time data about all user posts on the platform. France is using multiple experts to look at the information. One is David Chevaleria, director of the Paris Complex Systems Institute, who leads the Escape X campaign. Another expert, Maziar Panahi, an AI engineer at ISC-PIF, worked on research projects along Chevaleria, quote, that demonstrate open hostility towards X, end quote. Unsurprisingly, X is not happy about the involvement of Chevaleria and Panahi, claiming it could mean a predetermined outcome. As a result, X is refusing to provide French authorities with the requested access. In the statement, X said the investigation, led by parliamentarian Eric Bothorel, quote, egregiously undermines X's fundamental right to due process and threatens our users' rights to privacy and free speech. Mr. Bothorel has accused X of manipulating its algorithm for foreign interference purposes, an allegation which is completely false. End quote. The UK government has announced a new strategic partnership with OpenAI that could lead the company to expand AI security research collaborations, explore investing in UK AI infrastructure like data centers, and find new ways for taxpayer-funded services to use AI. The move follows the introduction of the AI Action Plan in January, which fast-tracks the construction of data centers in certain regions of the UK. In the entirely voluntary partnership agreement, technically a memorandum of understanding, OpenAI and the Department of Science, Innovation and Technology agree to tackle positive-sounding, but ultimately vague tasks, things like finding ways for advanced AI models to be used in both the public and private sectors, and sharing information around the security risks of AI. OpenAI is also supposed to help DSIT identify ways it can deliver on the infrastructure goals of the AI Action Plan, and possibly explore building in one of the UK's new data center-friendly AI growth zones. All of this sounds nebulous and non-committal because the memorandum OpenAI signed is not at all legally binding. The partnership sounds nice for elected officials eager to prove the UK is competing in AI, but it doesn't tie anyone down, including the UK government. If Anthropic offers a deal on Claude, they can take it. OpenAI already has offices in London, so deepening its investment doesn't seem out of the question. Signing the memorandum is also consistent with OpenAI's growing interest in working with governments desperate for the high-tech gloss of the AI industry. The logic follows that if OpenAI can get regulators dependent on its tools, say a ChatGPT Gov specifically designed for government agencies, they'll be more inclined to favor the company in policy decisions. Or at the very least, making a show of collaborating early could win the company a sweeter deal down the road. Microsoft just launched a service for Xbox insiders that brings all cloud-playable games along with play histories to the official Xbox PC app. Now, this includes console exclusives spanning multiple generations and hundreds of other releases. The service extends to games owned by the player and Game Pass titles. Now, the big hook here is that recently played games will follow people across devices, including Xbox consoles, PCs, and Windows handhelds. This will make it easier for folks to jump back into something even when going from, say, an Xbox Series X to a PC. The new Play History section of the PC app and Xbox console UI will display cloud games as recently played titles, and this list follows people wherever they go. It includes cloud-powered game saves, so there will be no wasted time. Being as this is all part of Xbox Cloud Gaming, players will be able to start a game on a console and then finish on a PC, even if that title is not available natively on that second platform. Now, there's also a new search filter in the library section for cloud games, along with a jump back in list on the home screen of the app. As the company wrote in a blog post, while the large tiles highlight games you've recently played on your current device, the Play History tile shows games you've played across any Xbox device, making it easy to pick up where you left off. Now, this is all thanks to the redesigned library feature for the Xbox app. This allows games purchased from various platforms to all be launched from the same place. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Sarah Fielding, Ian Carlos Campbell, and Lawrence Bonk, and was voiced and produced from the boutique sound studios of Spoken Layer by me, Steve White. Enjoy your day. I'll be back tomorrow morning with more tech news from Engadget.